So we have learned how to create a module in Python. So in the coming slides, we are going to understand how to import the modules in a Python program. That is what we are going to understand. Actually, there are two methods to import the modules in a import the created modules in a Python program. Okay, so this is the first module to import the entire module, whatever the import command that we have written so far. So that is the first method. Okay, so we have already used it, so nothing much to learn. Okay, so here to import entire module, what is the syntax? It is import, and you have to give a space and you have to specify the module name. Okay, so we have already written a statement to import math. So if you want to use a temp conversion, the module whatever we have created into your program, then you have to specify. Okay, temp conversion, this is nothing but the name of the file, Python file that you have created, right? Okay, so that is a module name. Okay, without any extension, without any special character, just specify, import, give a space, and then name of the module that you have created. So after importing the module, how you will be able to access the functions in the particular module? So it is the syntax module dot function name, module name dot function name. Okay, so we have already used POW. Okay, how will you access? Even after importing math, you will be accessing POW function using math.pow of whatever the arguments that is required by the particular function. You will be specifying that, right? Okay, so this particular notation, it is called as a dot notation, right? Okay, so that is accessing the functions which is present in the module using the module name. Okay, module name dot function name. Okay, the way of writing this particular method, it is called as dot notation. In our temp conversion program, we have two functions. So if you want to use any of the function, you have to specify temp conversion dot the function name. What is the function name? It is 2 centigrade and then to Fahrenheit. Okay, this is the example using one such function. Okay, so what is new that we are learning here is you can give a new name to the module that you have created. While importing, you can give a new name to it. Okay, so here temp conversion, I feel it is very big, and every time typing temp conversion I feel so tedious. So in that case, you can give a short name, you can give a comfortable name of your choice. Okay, that you can do that. So how you can do is, this is the syntax for that. So import module, whatever the module name, and then as it is a keyword, and then you have to specify the alias name. That is, what is the new name that you want to use it in your program, you have to give that. Okay, so for example, temp conversion is a module that I want to import. So here it is import temp conversion, and what is the new name that you wanted to give? It is TC. So import temp conversion as TC. So after this, wherever you wanted to specify temp conversion, no need to write the complete name, that is the big name, temp conversion. So instead of that, it is enough to write only TC. Okay, this is only new thing, this is the only new thing that you are learning in this method. Okay, so you can give a alias name, that is another name to the module that you are importing. Okay, whatever the comfortable name, you can also give ABC, whatever the name that is comfortable to you, you can use that. Okay, so it is print TC dot, instead of temp conversion, it is TC dot 2 centigrade of whatever the value that you wanted to pass, right? The next method to import the module is, so it is not necessary that you have to import entire module. So you will also import the required function alone from the module. Okay, so the second method talks about that. So importing selected objects from a module. Okay, how you can import what are all the objects that you are looking for, only the that objects how to import. So the syntax is this. Okay, so it is from, you have to start with from is a keyword, and then you have to specify the module name. Okay, from which module, math or temp conversion or random. Okay, whatever the module name, and import what you are importing. Here you have to specify, if you are importing functions, then specify the function names. Okay, you can specify the list of functions or objects. Okay, so it can be a functions or constants or variables, whatever available in that particular module. Okay, so what are all the objects that you wanted to import? Only those list of objects you can specify. Okay, so specify the list of objects separated by comma, that is star indicates that you can specify any number of objects. Okay, so after importing, what is the important difference between the previous one and this one is that, so here after importing the selected object, okay, so here if here look at this particular example. Okay, I want to import only the constant pi from a math module. Okay, so to do so, how to write it is from, you have to, from is a keyword, so my module name is math, and then you want to import pi constant. Okay, import pi. Okay, so once you write this particular statement, after writing this particular statement to refer or to use a particular function, it is enough to write only the function name, no need to go for dot notation. That is the main difference between the previous one and this particular notation. What is the reason? We will be discussing it shortly. So here when you use from module name and then importing a specified or selected object, you have to specify only the object name, no need to go for dot notation. So you have to write it as print. Okay, print of pi, or if you want to use it in area of circle pi r squared or 2 pi r, whatever. Okay, it is enough to write 2 star pi star r. Okay, it is enough to write like that. It is not necessary to write 2 star math dot pi. Okay, this is how we refer. Do you remember? Okay, so whenever if you import, if you simply import math, if that is the statement, if you have written, then you have to write it as math dot pi. Okay, so here in this method, when you import selected objects, so it is enough to write only the name of the object that you are importing, no need to go for dot notation. Okay, so from temp conversion, I'm importing only the function centigrade. Okay, so here again please note that it is, even though it is a function, 2 centigrade is a function, I'm not using open and close bracket to refer it as a function. You just have to specify the name of the object, right? Okay, so whether it is a variable or constant or function, you just need to specify name of the object. Okay, so to specify function, you should not specify open and close parenthesis, right? Okay, so from temp conversion module, I'm importing only 2 centigrade function. So after importing that, so you can directly refer that function without the module name. That is, you can write it as print of 2 centigrade of whatever the temperature that you want to specify, you can specify it, right? Okay, so this is how you have to, this is what you have to note it when you import the selected components from a module. Okay, and then you can also import multiple objects from the module. Okay, so that is already, it is so clear from the syntax, so it is just an example. So from math module, if you want to import only sqrt function and then POW, just specify the list of objects separated by comma. And then if you want to import all the objects, this method also you can go for it from math import star. Okay, wherever in computer terminology, wherever you see star, that means everything. Okay, so when you do this, you will be able to import all the objects from that particular module. However, this is not advisable to use. Okay, I'll tell you why. Okay, this is not, if you want to import all the components from the module, please go for import math, don't go for from math import star. Okay, however, you're expected to learn that this particular option is available, right? So we have learned 2 ways of importing modules into the program. So let us understand with the help of an example. Okay, look at the Python program. Okay, import temp conversion. That is the first method. Okay, so after that, so when you write import temp conversion, it will import all the objects that are present in the file. Okay, so both the functions, to centigrade, to Fahrenheit, all are available. I am going to use that function. So T1 is equal to int of input of enter temperature in centigrade. Okay, whatever the temperature that you are reading, okay, you are storing it in a variable T1, and I want to convert that into a Fahrenheit. So to use that function, okay, so I want to print the temperature in Fahrenheit. So I am writing it in a print statement. So print of the temperature in Fahrenheit is equal to, okay, so I have to call the function to Fahrenheit, okay, so which is available in the module temp conversion. So you have to call the function using a dot notation. So temp conversion dot to Fahrenheit of T1. So T1 is a variable which stores the value that that the user have entered. And then I am reading, I want to use a one more function. So for that I am using T2 is equal to int of input of enter the temperature in Fahrenheit. Again I am calling, I want to print the temperature in centigrade. So I want to use the function to centigrade. So the temperature in centigrade is equal to, again I am using a dot notation, temp conversion dot to centigrade of T2, right? Okay, this is the program. Let us run this program. So run module. So when you run the module, so there are no errors, okay, and it is asking you to enter the temperature in centigrade. Okay, so let me give it is 36. So when you give what is the corresponding Fahrenheit, it is 96.8. So after giving you the value, it is asking you the temperature in Fahrenheit. So now you enter the value whatever, okay, some 78. Okay, so the corresponding centigrade is 25.557. okay, so this is the first method. Okay, in the first method we have also learned that you can use a alias name, right? Okay, how to do that? So import module name as alias name. So now I'm going to give the another name for that. So I'm going to do a small change in this particular program. So import temp conversion as, I'm going to use it as TC. So wherever there is temp conversion, you have to replace it with the TC. So where I have used, so here I have to change that. Okay, so you have to change it to TC, and then here also you have to change it to TC. So wherever you use that module name, in those places you have to use TC. Okay, so before you run, save it. Anyway, even if you don't do so, it will ask you to do it. Run module, there are no errors. Okay, so again you have to you can give whatever the temperature, and then you can give the temperature in Fahrenheit. It will give you the temperature in centigrade. Okay, this is the first method. Okay, so to import the complete module. So the second method is, look at the example here. So this is the module where you wanted to import the specific component. Okay, so here I am importing only one function to Fahrenheit, right? Okay, so from temp conversion import to Fahrenheit. Okay, so what you need to remember is, when you follow this particular method, when you refer the function, refer it directly, don't go for dot notation. Okay, so here this is the function. Again I'm reading a temperature from the user, and then I'm calling the function, I'm using the function to Fahrenheit. Okay, without dot notation, only one function you have imported, so that I am using. And then when you run that, so you have to enter, it is 38. Okay, the answer is, the temperature in Fahrenheit is 100.4. Okay, so now we have learned how to two different ways of importing the modules into the Python program. Fine.